What's up, YouTube? This is the Billy Bob HD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron IV. This is the Great War mod. We are playing as Spain. It is July 1927. And so we're sort of in the interwar period here. I'm working on some additional air doctrines. We've got some slight resistance happening here in the north of France as well. However, we've just taken Red Group here out of the Alps and we're moving them over here because we're going to try to use them as a secondary sort of invasion force after Blue Group here is about halfway done. And so they're going to be trying to make their move here and trying to secure a port. And if they're able to do so, we may even delete this invasion plan here and then send in the extra 10 divisions, you know, just as a precautionary measure, right? So we're down to not a ton of divisions overall, right? You can see I've got 225k now in manpower. We're also training out 2 new infantry divisions, right? So I'm actually going to add that up to 7 there, or excuse me, add a couple more to get to a total of 5 there. Because we're going to need some additional infantry divisions if we expect to hold our territory, let alone invade Great Britain. And so seeing a small number of forces now up here in northern Africa. Here come the red divisions now over. We've also got some cavalry divisions here playing garrison in Ireland. So we're working on repairing out a new dockyard there, so that's looking good. We've finished and filled up all of the potential dockyards that we could possibly have. We're looking good from a production standpoint as well in terms of overall production. You know, we're working on the infantry equipment level 3 there. All of our divisions should have updated equipment and such. I've got, let's see, service by requirement on here. We could go to scraping the barrel. Construction speed minus 40%, training time plus 50%. So if we do this, you know, I'm actually considering doing that because we do have the appropriate production lines in place in order to, you know, sort of get things going. Let's go ahead and delete that order for now. And sorry it's taken me a while to get new episodes of the Spanish campaign out here. Took a surprise trip here recently, which threw off my sort of recording schedule overall, and that caused me to really fall behind. But I'm hoping, if you guys are still interested in the series here, I'm hoping to produce out new content for it, you know, as much as possible. Let's see here. Still showing as green across the ways in this area. Bay of Biscay, we've got 140 naval bombers working there for us as well. So Blue Group is almost ready. I can see he's stacked up quite a bit, actually, in this port. Son of a gun. You know what? We may actually abandon this. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll embark them, see how we sort of do. And we may abandon this plan pretty quickly here because it may still be easier to get in from the north up here, even though we've tried that in the past and it didn't really work out. That may be the best choice, right? New infantry divisions are going to be popping out in Navarre. Okay, so training is underway. We're at 46% there. Looking good. One of these guys I'm actually going to move up north this way to see if we can help quell that that resistance. Oh, and it's actually gone away. So let's send him back over here like that. Okay, that's going to look good for us. Okay, how are we looking over here now? Almost ready there for Blue Group, so I'll go ahead and tell him to go as soon as he possibly can. We have tons, and I mean tons, of Cav divisions out, right? If we go to resistance here, resistance map mode, okay. Yeah, everything's showing as fine over here for now. If I just want to do a little test, we may look at actually reducing this force just to recharge some manpower. That didn't do anything. Oh, disband. Hold the divisions. Disband. Okay, that does give us like 6k in manpower by doing that. And so we're going to look to reduce the overall footprint of our cav units overall, just to try to save some additional manpower, right? Looking at a red 42 here now, which is not good. We just finished delay tactic here, so we're going to keep moving down this tree to try to get the extra manpower too from those boosts. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's go ahead and delete the order. So they're going to need to come home as soon as they fail. And Blue Group, your new mission is going to be start planning an invasion going from here to here in the north. We're covered over here. Yes, we are for convoy escort. So that's looking okay. He's going to start planning that out immediately. So here he goes. We need to actually bring him back if we can. And they're trying to fight me from a naval perspective after getting into that area. But my ships are covering it up pretty nicely, so that's good. Okay. So they're going to start on their way back for us. Alright, now actually seeing some additional resistance here. So let's shift over a cav unit that way. We've got some light defense here going up on the coastlines and such. What does this say? 7? That doesn't make sense. Here, okay. Has a new battleship in there. We're going to take these subs and combine him in like this because we have been trying to send, you know, additional fleets out here into the middle Atlantic. So chopping down a couple of American convoys there. So I'm trying to intercept, you know, that supply from the Entente making its way over to the UK to try to choke them out a little bit further. Over here, okay. Not really sure what happened there. But my Blue Group has arrived. 9 divisions are assigned to the plan in place, okay. So they're going to sit there and continue to work on that. We also should probably take red pink group here since they are already at the port. And actually, I don't want to move them through the English Channel now, do I? I want to move them from over here. So let's actually move them down to this port and get them to come up and around this way because I'm going to stack up here in Ireland a little bit further. Shit. Let's take this guy over like this, since we already have some infantry up here on the Swiss border. How are things looking across the rest of the Central Powers territory? Pretty damn good. Germany continues to do a good job here in Africa. Portugal continues to exist under the Entente there. So not a big surprise there. We've taken all of this territory here in the Mediterranean. Continuing to try to take care of a couple of Italian ships in the area. That's got to be a bug or something like that because we're showing a 0 here on the intelligence report, but we're clearly seeing clearly seeing some Italian shipping there. Electronic mechanical and engineering, that's 1,000 days left, but we're also working on building up towards the concentrated industry level 1 because we want to continue building seaports or dockyards, I should say. Yep, because I've got that battleship production now going at 1.5 per year. Submarine 3s are coming out as well. I don't think that... yeah, that is actually a modified unit there. It's an MK1. How are the trainings going here? Pretty damn good. 72%, 72%, 40, 40%, 40%. Okay, that's fine. They have all of the equipment they could ever want and need. So that's good as well. We're about halfway done on the plan here for the next invasion attempt. Let's see if these guys... Okay, these guys are still moving for us now. I do not want to take them through the Bay of Biscay, as there are still some enemy ships in the area. Okay, new fleet now, showing at 14 ships. And actually, if I combine in with the subs here, that should look pretty good. So I could send this little group into the Bay of Biscay, actually. Yeah. 11 enemy ships there. So we're going to bring a battleship through there as well. New commander, this guy. We're going to go search and destroy here in the bay. Okay, meanwhile, these guys are arriving into port. Alright, cool. So you guys can now transfer up here to Cork. There we go. How are we doing on convoys? 208 in the bank. So that's okay for Spain, I guess. For Spain in 1927, that's okay. 2.86k per month there. We lost 10k in manpower somewhere. Or I thought we did. We were up to 199k, I thought, just not too long ago. So the resistance has been quelled, so that's also good news. Yep, I've got convoy escort going through the channel now as well. They're down to 10 enemy ships in that area. So we've effectively choked off the UK here. All of these guys sitting at a convoy escort. We've got a battle going on here as well. 3 convoys trying to make it through against some battle cruisers and, oh shit, against some battleships as well. Don't know where they came from. Hopefully we can make it through it here. Alright, we just finished that next naval doctrine, so let's continue moving down that tree. And this one here, submarine surface detection, escort efficiencies, right? The escort efficiency is going to be really important for us as we continue to try to invade UK, so we'll go that route. Okay, Red Group did make it, so that's good news. Let's bring them up here. Let's bring them up to Dublin. Alright, Blue Group, come on now, guys. Come on now. We're going to try for a sneak invasion up here in the north in the Scottish Highlands. And if we can get through that with Blue Group, I'm going to bring these other 9 divisions in for a total of 18. We may not be able to spread out very much until, you know, we have fresh infantry to throw into the mix. But we'll at least try it. Okay, he's almost ready. I'm just going to go ahead and tell him to go whenever he's finished planning out. Look at all of the divisions, enemy divisions sitting over here now. And you can see we've got a convoy trying to make it through, and so we're also trying to fight our way through that area. Craziness, right? I'm going to let the subs sort of compile here on their own for a little while, and I'm going to send them out on a mission to genuinely raid convoys, right? Oh, nice. We sunk a... what is this? Heavy cruiser. Oh, damn. Look at... we just sank 7 battle cruisers there. We did take some heavy losses there as well. We lost a battleship, 11 destroyers. But I like the fact of sinking 11 of those suckers there. For sure. So he's going to come back and try to repair out. We've got a new battleship in port here waiting for him to come back so we can, you know, beef that up a little bit. And here we come around the corner now. Let's move you up to this port behind it. Let's see how the invasion does here, guys. I'm hoping this goes okay. Okay. Showing it a red 43 right now. Damn. So unsuccessful there yet again. It may have made more sense to go into this province here and try to fight our way over this way to get access to the port. So if I tell Red Group here, do something like this. No divisions available, right? Because we're still in the midst of this attack. So, son of a gun. That is really tough. And look, there's a division there now as well. Wow. So the iron wall of the UK continues to sit up there. That's pretty nuts. Pretty nuts indeed. I'm not sure what we're going to be able to do about that. Any ideas, guys, would be much appreciated. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed my content, and we'll catch you next time.